Well, hello to everybody, and this is Auntie, and I am coming to y'all to talk to y'all about this straight up and down. You can call this a review or whatever you want to call it, but I just got to talk about this freaking last episode of Seeking Sister Wife, season 6, episode 7. Have to choose between my two wives. Y'all know I've been covering this show for a while. And I covered this show. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the family, Gina Marie. Welcome, boo. So good to have you here. Y'all, if y'all have not already done so, please welcome Gina Marie to the membership. And I love that picture. Welcome, Barbara. Hello there, JW1063. Hey, Sugar. Hey, Sugar. How you doing, Sugar? Anyway, y'all look. Y'all know I've been covering this show for a while, right? But these people have gotten on my nerve, and I think they playing in my face. Hey there, Yessel, and I think they playing in y'all face too. You know, a lot of times I will back up off of stuff, right? I think it, but I won't say it. And y'all know I'll be like, okay, Auntie, think it, but don't say it. But I'm telling you right now, this show is playing in my face. And I don't like having somebody play in my face. This particular couple is not looking for, okay, Reese and Billy, they not looking for a sister wife. They say they looking for a whole community of people. Like, what are they talking about when they say that? He went out on this talk about disastrous date last week with this woman, right? He couldn't even hug the woman, didn't want to be flexible with his ice cream flavor, and he think that somebody want him. And his wife is saying we would be the perfect couple for somebody to join. Are y'all crazy? Now she get these two women that come over there that had already helped her have the twins that she has. She said she got, like what, 5 or 6 embryos or something like that left. And so the couple, they're thinking, oh, okay, well, they want a sister wife because they want a sister wife because they want to have another baby. So she was like, look, I'll carry the baby for y'all and everything, right? So they was like, no, that ain't what we want. What we want is a village of people. If y'all don't sit y'all, Jennifer is playing in our face because she don't want to be part of this family. She just want Nick to have with her, and she want to feel like she part of something. They go out on a little boudoir thing, the little photo shoot. They coming in, bring him breakfast, and I'm sitting up there looking, and I'm like, is that a washing machine behind this man's head? They come in the bedroom, and the bedroom got a sink. It's like a butcher's. Oh my God! And they telling Jennifer, you don't have nothing to worry about. You're pretty. Okay. Now we go to Danielle, Garrick, and what's the child name? Lorena. Why did they bring this little black girl over here from Brazil when they gonna sit up here and play these little childish games? Now the whole time that they was with Roberta and all the other women that they were dating, they didn't say a goddamn thing about a prenup or a postnup. Now all of a sudden they bring a black girlfriend, and I'm going there. I am going there. They playing in my face. They all of a sudden bring a black girl over there, and now all of a sudden, all the business partners are worried about whether or not she's coming over there for their money. Why? Because she black? The whole time they was dating Roberta, dating the other girl who the ones that got over on them. Lorena come over there. She pure heart, really just want to be with this daggone couple. Done proved herself. Lived over in Brazil, in Rio. Had her own money, living her own life, partying, doing what she got to do. Now she come over here and she got to deal with this bull crap. So because she black, everybody concerned. Now, this is what I'm getting from it. Y'all let me know what y'all getting from it. But they playing in my face. All the time they sit up there and they talk with that interpreter app. But when she's sitting up there talking about the girl straight up in her face, now all of a sudden ain't nobody using no interpreter app. Now all of a sudden they don't want Lorena to know what she talking about. She look like she had a tennis match, head going back and forth. And they steady talk about, well, Danielle, who ain't even married to Garrick anymore. All she got is 2 kids by him and a D that she's sharing with Lorena every other day. Now they done made a decision that he gonna be with both of them 2 days a week and then one day he by himself. And I absolutely would agree with Yessel that Roberta taught them a lesson. But they was dating a girl after Roberta. So I can't agree with it because they was with another woman after Roberta that he had proposed to. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Mm-mm. They ain't gonna play in my face. They ain't gonna play in my face. Natalia. He was dating Natalia last year. He didn't say nothing to Natalia, who he was dating after Roberta. He didn't say nothing to her about a prenup. And Danielle conveniently don't have the app running on her phone while she's sitting there talking about the girl in her face. And y'all may not have felt it that way. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section. But let me tell you something. He did not, and I repeat, he did not ask any of them other girls about no prenup. She said, I've been working all my life. She was like, what's going on? What's going on? I've been working. I came over here because I'm thinking the mofo trust me. Then they sit up there and sleep with her. Let's go ahead and tell the truth. Let me cut the comments off. Let me cut my comments off. So I don't even see no comments. Cut the comments off, Auntie. Cut the comments off. There you go. Because now you can talk freely. This mofo wait until 30 days to do the K1 stuff. They kept saying lawyers don't want to work with them. They probably don't. I wonder why. They're having problems with finding lawyers who will really help them with Lorena because they probably got so much bullshit going on that don't nobody want to with them. They got this girl. She's on a K1 visa, 90 days. For 60 days, it was okay that he was sleeping with her. 60 days and 60 nights, he said nothing to the daggone girl about a prenup, postnup, or anything else. Now, all of a sudden, 30 days before, matter of fact, a couple of days before, 30 days before, they start looking. The brother told them on day A he wanted a prenup. He done slept and got the good goods for 60 days. Now all of a sudden, she's facing deportation to a country that they told her that they wanted her to come to, and they're the ones who put the rose glasses on the girl. And now here it is at the last minute, the 11th hour. They found out that the prenup got to be in her language so that she can understand what she's signing. Danielle told me, I got to look out for me and my boys. If you don't sit there, I'm telling you, y'all may not see it. I ain't got to call it out. I'm telling you right now, there's an issue here. I don't know if it's her black skin or if it's because of her age or both. But they are playing in my face. Now Danielle is worried. And her excuse is, I got burned by Roberta. Roberta said, y'all gonna give me what's mine. That's what she said. Now she worried about it. She see this big old beautiful black woman who is real competition. And now all of a sudden, it appears that there's something else that's going on with this couple. Y'all may not like what I'm saying, but I'm saying it because I'm peeping the game. Now, when she says, I'm uncomfortable, now all of a sudden, let's use the I. I'm uncomfortable. But all the stuff that y'all was talking about before, never used the app so she could understand what was going on. The girls sitting at the table going back and forth. Eric is not Danielle's husband. Period. And now all of a sudden, you concerned about the boys? When you and your raggedy husband then flew the girl, then flew out there and brought the boys with you, since you take the boys on everything else. The boys know what's going on. They don't matter. The boy, one of the sons gave her a bite. Come on now, what's going on downtown to the house? They're playing in my face and I don't like it. Call a thing, be a thing. Okay, we got her over here. We don't trust her. She was the same way with Leah, who was black. Taking Leah through a whole bunch of changes. Hold on, let me act. Hold on. And she was in the medical field. Leah was dating them. Leah shared that she had grown up in a plural household. During her time with them, though communication started to dwindle, Garrick said that after their in-person meetup, things changed. Leah eventually reached out and ended the relationship, saying that there were too many deal breakers and that it didn't feel genuine. She felt like she did not have enough choices, and she said that they wasn't genuine. She said it was their way or the highway. Ultimatum, same thing they doing with Leah. While Roberta was robbing them blind, her and Natalia. And if it wasn't for the government stepping in, Natalia would have been with them. The rest of them peep game. And they start looking out for their own pocket because they saw the bull crap that was going on. Why is it that all of the women have to be from Brazil? Tell me. Why? Why this specific region of the world? What does he think he's getting out of it? He can't say, well, I like a certain type of look because this girl right here ain't that look. He was taking care of Roberta and her mother. Hello? Something's going on. And I don't like it. And I don't like them playing in my face the way they think they're going to play in my face. And that all of a sudden now Danielle is concerned when she sat up there and let this woman sleep with her man for 60 days. And then she gonna sit up there and tell myself, well, I mean, I really do like my sister. She is my sister. Yeah, is she, Danielle? Is she really your sister? You don't like how she keep in the room? You don't like nothing about the girl. Just like you didn't like Leah. These are my opinions. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of Danielle playing in somebody's face with her twisted mouth. And I'm coming out here to say it. There's some undertones that are going on downtown to this household. And if I was her, I would be walking around with my app on all day. It would be slid up underneath the door so I could really hear what the tea is. You can be with my husband. You can lick him. You can call him. You can kiss him. You can even sleep with him. But what you can't do is have a baby. And it absolutely can't be a girl baby. This is the most ridiculous I've ever seen. Jacqueline got up from that table and left her behind. She said, I ain't got this to do. I ain't gonna play these games. She know daggone well that Yeezel wants another baby. She said because her womb ain't working that great, ain't nobody womb gonna work right. Ain't nothing coming out of nobody. Ain't no way in the world Dani does not know that this man is a cheater. He is away for a month. He's sitting up there with baby stuff on the wall. But what's on the other side of the room? They done sat and introduced Jackie to their family and everything. She done walked through fire for this couple. And here it is. Dani sits at the table and tells her, you can do everything that a woman does with a man, but produce a kid. Because if it's a girl, I'm going to have an issue because I couldn't give them. I got two boys. I love my two boys. Lord knows, oh my God, that I love my two boys. But why couldn't I give him a girl? Because it wasn't meant for you to give him a girl. We saw you in the house with your kids. Now, usually I don't be trying to talk about people and their kids, but we saw your little son, the oldest one, completely bogarting the little boy. And what was you doing? Allowing it. He snatching toy buckets. He doing all kinds of stuff. How in the world was you gonna have a little girl where you can't control the oldest son? Y'all might be mad at me. Y'all may not like what I'm saying out here. At this point, I don't even give up. I don't care. This girl had no control over that oldest boy. And y'all know she didn't. And we all sitting up there and she telling us some why she didn't get a girl and why this didn't happen. Because God didn't give you a girl. He makes a decision about what you have. I want a boy, I got a girl. Okay, you make the adjustment. But you're gonna stop another. Then she gonna sit there in Jackie's face and tell Jackie, well, you know, there are other ways of you having a baby. She was like, what are you talking about? How the you gonna tell another woman what to do with her reproduction system? That she's got to go out and get a donor. And so what happens if she goes and get a donor? She's messing with Yeezel. She decides she's not going to get pregnant by your husband, who you're going to allow to do everything with this woman but have a baby. Now, see, to me, that's sick. You can do everything you want with my husband but have a baby. Thank you, True Priel. Thank you, Boo. Now, she going to sit up there. And Jackie was like, why didn't you tell me this before? Well, I wanted to tell you. No, you didn't. Yeezel was the one that was telling you to tell a girl. And you know stuff ain't gonna be right between you and Yeezel because you messing up with Jackie. He done warned you 2, 3 times. Don't get up. Don't mess up the bag. I like this woman. Tell a woman what it is. But nah, you wanna play dumb reindeer games. Well, guess what, boo? You ain't Rudolph. You vixen or mixing or one of blixen somebody else in the back. You ain't leading this pack. Yeezel is, because if you think that Yeezel ain't already been with Jackie, Yeezel and Jackie playing the game with you. You the one in the back of the sleigh, boo. Jackie said, why didn't you tell me about this earlier? Why didn't you say something to me about I wanted to, but I wanted the conversation to be just me and you? Jackie said, that's some bullshit. She said, since Yeezel been gone, this ain't even reached out to me. She said, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. She said, I think you are selfish. You are selfish. And you know what? I ain't got it to do with y'all. I'm out of here. I ain't got this to do. Because what you're not going to do is tell me what to do with my reproductive system. And did you talk to Yeezel about all this? Yeah, I talked to Yeezel. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. What does she got against girl children? Because I don't think that she even wanted a girl. I think it's something else that's going on. I think if she had a daughter by Yeezel and Yeezel showed the daughter, this is my opinion, and Yeezel showed the daughter any kind of love that she thought that she would deserve, I think she would be one of those mothers that would be ignorant with her own daughter. That's what I think. I think she's just a jealous person, like Jackie said. She said you jealous and you selfish and you're ignorant if you think I'm gonna sit here and go for this crowd. She got up from that table, didn't even finish her food, left that bitch with the daggone thing. She's sitting up there eating French fries and sitting up there crying. I can't. It was really hard for me to have kids. See, that's your own stuff. Ain't doing it. She would be absolutely jealous of her daughter. Absolutely. Oh, she absolutely would be jealous of her daughter. And that's why God didn't give her the girl. Same thing I was thinking. You just got a problem with women, period. I don't know what you've been through in your life, but in my opinion, that's the issue. You're a jealous hearted, and you thought that you was going to come up in there and Jackie was going to play your game. And Jackie said, you know what? This is weird and I don't have time to do it. And I ain't going to do it. I'm up out of this camp. You go ahead on to eat your macaroni and cheese and your French fries and then every other starch you want to eat up in here. But I'm gone. But I tell you what, I'm going to have a conversation with Yessel. And Yessel going to be pissed when he come home. I don't know where, if he out on the sea. I don't know where he is that keeps him months away from his daggone family. But I guarantee you, he gonna be pissed because he'd been warning her over and over and over again. And if she was not sure and she knew she had a problem with the girl, she should have never ever let this woman meet his family. And guess what? If Yeezel is cheating and creeping, he gonna continue to cheat and creep. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Let me see what they saying downtown to the right. Hold on. Let me see what they saying out here downtown to the right. Hold on. Let's see what they saying downtown to the right. They saying downtown to the right. One person said Dani does not want Yeezel to sleep with another woman or have a baby with another woman. So does she want a babysitter and a friend? I get the feeling Yeezel probably would and does cheat anyway. He seems like a creep. Okay. Somebody else said they questioning his core motives behind bringing in a sister wife, whether it's about helping with household children rather than a genuine plural marriage. Somebody else said, is it me or is Dani a very attractive and nice person and Yeezel is going to rule a good thing he has? No, because she's the one that wants it. Somebody said the way I see it, Yeezel is a cheater, and Dani has agreed to the whole sister wife thing as a way to make it okay for him to cheat. Somebody else said that she got serious trust issues, suggesting that Dani, is settling and rationalizing this thing instead of embracing the sister wife model. Dani isn't going to make it as a sister wife. Somebody else said they are headed for divorce, and I think they already know it. He wants to sleep with it's strange women, and she is jealous and wants to be the only wife. Some people are saying, why are people coming down on Jackie for asking Dani during the mac and cheese convo, what's in it for you? Dani is clearly uh, um, backpedaling about the whole daggone thing. Somebody else said, so Danielle and Yessel are not married. Somebody said, damn, if they are not actually married, she needs to get the fuck up out of there. So there's people that are out there speculating that she's not even married to the man. What? Then she gonna sit up there and say, it just sucks that I have to go home and tell Yessel. All Dani wants is a friend who kisses her ass, is a living maid and a babysitter because she can't handle her own kids when daddy is away. And we observed that in that episode. So I absolutely, totally agree with the conversation that was made. Somebody said, I really don't think Dani is in this for the right reasons. All Dani seems to want is a friend who kisses her ass, is a living maid and a babysitter because she can't handle her own kids. The fact that she thinks that she will ever find a sister wife who isn't interested in kids is insane, especially so when building a bigger family is why most polygamists get into this lifestyle to begin with. She is so ridiculous. Sharing a husband means sharing your entire life. They have their own marriage and children. You have your own marriage and children. If you can't equally share your husband, then this damn lifestyle isn't for you. I also know how Yessel stand. I also don't know how Yessel even stand her. She whines incessantly, is possessive, and can't manage her own household without him there. It's like if you can't take care of your own kids, maybe you should focus on that over finding a sister wife. A sister wife you will only make into your personal maid and servant at that. She will forever reign over any sister wife as she is the queen, and there's no room for hierarchy in polygamy. Somebody else says she is so sad and unhappy, but knows if she doesn't allow this, he gonna leave her. But I feel the most sorry for her. She's pretending to have control to feel better about it. Don't think she has any control in her life at all. At all. Period. Playing up in people's faces. And now they talking about they don't know whether or not the two of them are married. This is some crap. Anyway, I ain't staying out here all night because y'all know I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to be on my daggone job. I love y'all. And until we meet again, y'all write down in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation going on here. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what y'all think about this. Does she know that her husband is a cheat? Is she compromising? And why won't she really? Does she really got a issue with women? And thank you so much, Gina Marie, for joining the membership. Glad that you're here, and we love you, boo. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Let me know down in the chat. Love y'all. Bye.